Well, obviously we want it more than to have the puck more than they do. If that is the case, then our chances for success go up greatly. If you look at the Sedins and their history, they're a puck possession line. They lead their group, but they've got depth through their lineup, and if you look at the balance that they've been able to provide by their second line, third line, so-called fourth line, whatever, they seem to be, I guess, firing on all cylinders in that area. And they're a hockey club that's went out on the road and won some big games here. As of lately, we're catching them at a real big high.
You mentioned the City, so they pose almost a really unique challenge because they're almost basically one person.
Well, I've got lots of history of coaching up against them when I was in Anaheim, and I've saw what they can do, and they have a unique way of finding one another, and it seems that Verbata seems to be, like the third finger on the line, because it seems that he's fit right in there almost seamlessly, and they share the puck and they move the puck around very effectively.
Are they a good example, that top line, of what you'd like to see from your first line, in that they're not necessarily a physical group, but they can still keep the puck in possession down
Yeah,
below?
they're a grinding type of line. They like to work the puck down below. A lot of their plays come from the goal line or underneath the goal line to the front of the net. They feed their defensemen as well as anybody, and they work off of one another. And to think that they're not tough players, they're tough players. They'll take a check to make a play. They're bigger, thicker-bodied guys that have found a way and to be dominant in the NHL for extended periods of time.
Randy, what stood out to you about David Booth? I know he's only played a handful of games now, but what has he brought or can bring?
Well, again, we were talking to a guy that has missed a fair amount of time here, so I think you got to cut him a little bit of slack. But if we continue to have performances like we did the other night with some individuals, that's the kind of person that we're looking to insert into a higher level in our lineup. Simple as that.
Is there a difference you've spotted with Joffrey since he came back?
Difference? What do you mean?
Just a difference in the way he's played. Like, is the physical game maybe?
I don't know. I think that Loops has got to become more of a simplified guy, that maybe more of a power winger. I think in the last game specifically, he was guilty, as we all were in our group, of turning the puck over and trying to play as an individual too many times. And when we do that, and when he does that, his effectiveness drops. And we'd like to see him be more of a straight line shooter. Be a guy that can cycle a puck because he is capable of it. Don't carry the puck up to the blue line. Move the puck up, move yourself, move off the puck more.
You talked about your group being a fast skating team. Is this a good challenge against Vancouver because they're a fast skating team as well?
Well, they're a great transitioning team. They've got 5 guys up, 5 guys back, but if you start turning the puck over, they've got people that move off the puck and they share the puck. And again, that's what we have to become. And we've done that for stretches of games, but again, when you have a performance like we've had that we're trying to turn the page on, these are opportunities for us to take the next step with our group.
Did you play with Jim Benning in Toronto?
No.
You probably didn't cross paths.
No, he's way younger than me.
How do you see Brandon Kozma fitting back in with this group? Is he able to do maybe the same roles he was filling earlier in the year?
Again, that's a decision we'll have to make with Cozy coming back. He was in the Marlies for the 3-game stint and on a conditioning long-term injury, so we'll make that assessment on where he fits. Obviously, his speed is his #1 factor, and we like what he was able to bring. He was killing penalties. Yeah, was there things that we think that he had to learn from being a young kid stepping into the NHL? I'm sure. But again, he has some assets that we desperately like to utilize, and his speed is his #1 asset.
Is he an option for tonight?
He's an option. He's an option if we bring him off LTI.
Is there any update on Leo? I know we ask every day.
No.
He didn't skate.
No, if he doesn't skate, then don't ask me about him. I'll make it simple for you. If he skates, then we can start talking about him.
Has there been an adjustment for the PK without Polak? You used him a lot, but
Yeah, I think again, the things that you're forced to do through injuries is always something that's constant. Injuries are a big part of the NHL. Everybody is charting man games lost, and when you lose personnel that have fit in and you're in a niche and they're comfortable, then somebody else has to get that take those minutes and that opportunity. And again, with Holzer coming in now, he's got to fill those minutes. You know, it's not any different than Leo. Leo's been a strong penalty killer for us. Him and Winnick formed our first pair. Now we have to resort to, is it Holland? Is it Trevor Smith? You know, is it Bozak? Is it Kessel? Or not Kessel, but Kadri and Santorelli. So those are the things that we're constantly trying to monitor. And we think that we have some options, but some other people have to step up in the absence of those regulars.
Randy, we'd like to see Jake Gardner be a little more decisive with the puck. Right now, he seems to be sometimes caught in the middle.
Well, the thing about Jake, he's a skating defenseman, and I'd like to see him move the puck more effectively and quicker. Get the puck into our forward's hand and join the rush. Don't have to lead the rush. Move the puck and join the rush, and be strong defensively. When Jake is not at the top of his games, he's swinging at pucks and he's waiting too long to move the puck. And those are the things we want to play fast. We want all of our group to play fast.